Hi Anti-Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out ITZY's Wannabe, which I'm pretty excited for because if I remember correctly, this is the one with the shoulders. And I don't think I need to elaborate further on that one. I just remember how that was everywhere in the K-pop world when it dropped. So I'm pretty excited to actually get to hear the song properly and get to see the music video and all that, especially with the context of knowing who this group is a little bit better now. So I'm excited to check it out. Aren't they just darlings? Look at them. Cutie pies. Okay, Wannabe. I'm excited for this, okay? They always have great energy in their songs. I don't know what we're gonna do with Wannabe, but hey, I'm here for it. Oh! Like a music box with the wind key. Interesting. No, this is the moment I know. This is like the only part of the song I know. I was thrown off by the sound of alarms and then the wind up, but then also this almost like cartoony sound effect. I also need it louder. Love her tone there. Okay, no, not to interrupt, but coming in strong with Rijin on that part, and knowing that I'm fairly certain now that I'm hearing it, I'm like, yeah, that's the shoulder move, which is iconic. So having such a strong start to the song is so good. I also love the same energy of them being like, hey, you can't tell me how to live my life. You're allowed to say whatever you want. Like, nagging is stopped. I'll take care of it. Whatever I do, I'll take care of it. Like this idea of, hey, you can keep saying, don't do this, don't do that, you should be fitting into this mold. This is their third comeback now. They're like, yeah, okay, I'm still not listening, right? Like, I'm still gonna do whatever I feel like. And even though whatever I do, I'll take care of it, both in terms of confidence and having like your capabilities of being able to do something, but also like, you can say, oh, if you do this, this will be bad for like your reputation or your career, or people won't like you, or whatever people might say. And it's okay, I'll take care of that too. Don't worry about it. If people don't like me, okay, I don't need to be their cup of tea. And then having Yuna's line was just the one, it was like, it's 1,000 times better than being hurt pretending to be nice. What a bar! Especially after the I'll be selfish. Be like, okay, I'll be selfish. I'll do what I want. I'll be who I want to be. Name drop. And also, okay, I'd rather try being authentic to myself and get hurt than put on a smile and pretend to be nice, pretend to be something I'm not. Also, I'm getting the wannabe thing. I was thinking wannabe is, oh, you call someone a wannabe as in they're trying too hard to be something. And I can take that as them like getting that kind of criticism. I'm sure that there were lots of people who were like, oh, you're trying to be like this other group that came before you, or this artist that came before you, or comparing them to whatever other groups are either debuting around the same time or came before them, right? There's always going to be some pushback when like new groups come onto the scene and make a splash. So I could definitely see that part of Wannabe, but also like, I want to be my own person, right? I love the energy, and also again, fun synths in production. I'm obsessed with their production because there's never like a huge bunch of stuff going on the production side, but there's like iconic things in it. I was saying this in my previous reaction going through their previous album of how I love how they pick a fun synth and they just lean into it. I don't have a better word, but like gimmick, that's not really what I mean. It makes it sound like cheap, but it's like they find like an iconic synth or weird sound or sample for the song, and that becomes the identity of that song. And I love that so much. Didn't you have a previous line about being bad? Dalla Dalla, maybe? Ooh, the like, I'll tell you just to be nice to yourself. Of like, hey, instead of judging me, having opinions about me, saying all these terrible things about me, why don't you just be nice to yourself? Which I feel like gets to the root of like where a lot of people come from when it comes to hate comments or being mean to people or being judgmental of people. It's usually because they have something going on with them, right? Like it's usually a projection of something that's going on with them, and it's not actually about the person they're talking about. Because anyone who's actually happy and enjoying their life and is like confident in themselves is spending time on that. I don't have energy for that, right? If you're spending energy being awful to people, especially like artists who are just like making fun music and having a fun time the way that ITZY is, I feel like it's a you thing. I feel like you're the problem. So I love bringing some of that in. It's just like, hey, why don't you focus in on yourself a little bit? Why don't you redirect that energy you're pointing at me to yourself and figure some stuff out? Because clearly it's affecting you to this point of lashing at other people. Love the little like record scratch. Oh, this is the song. I know that Wannabe me part. I only know that part. Ooh, okay. No, I love the synths they're using this. They have this, like, again, that cartoony sound effect in this, which I also think is so fun. I had someone comment on one of my reactions being like, oh, the one thing about ITZY is that they're always going to have fun with their music. I'm like, I'm here for it. I love when groups put fun things into their production. I like when there's a sense of humor. And I loved that in even like their Dalla Dalla music video. I was like, I love that there's a sense of humor to the way that they're presenting themselves. Like, they're not taking it too seriously. And I love that because I feel like there's something for like intensity and drama for like certain songs. And then there's other things where I listen to music because I want to have fun, right? I like checking out new music because it's a fun time for me. And sometimes it can be too heavy or people are trying too hard, especially at the beginning of their career. You can taste the ambition in a lot of rookie groups. And I like that ITZY has this feeling of, we're going to do our own thing. We're going to have some fun. We're going to try and lift people up along the way. And hopefully you want to have some fun with us. And I'm like, I do want to have some fun. And I love bringing in all those synths, super fun, the like wind ups they're using. There's some crazy like bass in this, which seems to be a signature for them. They like having that kind of dancey bass and percussion at the bottom and have the fun synths on top. And love the kind of group layered vocals there. Again, a kind of like group chant that you can have in a live setting that would be so much fun. Everybody teaching me. Love that. Don't touch me. The attitude of that, brilliant. Tell them. Everybody teaching me. Ooh, love to like break down the percussion. The production, sorry. Ooh, love that line too of like, why are people like to talk about other people? Why are they so interested in other people's lives? I'm correcting a little bit, but like, why are they so interested? It's true. I was saying it before. I'm like, usually when people have to judge other people or they talk about other people a lot, it's usually because they've got stuff going on with themselves. But also, I've said it before in like other reactions, other groups with songs that have similar energy of like, why are you wasting your time talking about me when there are better things that you could be doing? Some people who like are like full-time haters, they spend a lot of time and energy on somebody they claim to not like. I don't know about you guys, but unless they're like really a horrific person who's doing like terrible, awful things on a grand scale, I don't have the energy to dislike that person. Do you know what my opinion is on like artists and musicians I don't like? Nothing. That I don't like them when I just avoid them. I just move on. I don't go into the spaces of their fans. I don't say mean things about their fans. I don't keep up to date with everything that they're posting so I could talk about how much I don't like it. Like, that's such a waste of energy. It's like, why are you so interested? If you don't like them, why are you so interested? What's that about? Maybe you protest too much. But love the bars in this and love like the attitude and the character that they bring into the voices. I've talked about this before in their previous songs, but I just love how they bring that into it as well. I love the way that the production pulls out. Hello. You know what? You are perfect. I'll fight on someone on that. Ooh. I know we're about to break down, but like that fun with the like synth like winding up. I also love the no matter if you love me or hate me, I want to be me. Love that. Again, louder for the people in the back. Like it doesn't matter, does it? Like you can love people, you can hate people, you can have strong opinions about certain artists or music or whatever. They don't stop existing. That's part of my problem with the whole like cancel culture, push people off of platforms or whatever. I'm like, that person doesn't stop existing. Like we can have a problem with that person's behavior or the things that they've said. Let's say that someone who has been actually like problematic in some way, we can have a conversation about that. But if we just push them off into a corner where we can't see them, that person's not gonna learn anything, right? They're just gonna keep existing as the person that they are. And even if the person hasn't done anything particularly problematic and people want to throw hate or mean things towards them, they're still gonna exist. They're still a person in the world. Ideally, they will continue to exist. There are definitely some other things that we can talk about related to that side of things, but that person is still a person and they're gonna keep existing. So it's such a waste of energy for that kind of thing. Again, unless they're actually a terrible person, there are better things to be doing. Like you should be spending that energy on people you like. Just saying. Love this breakdown. I hope we get a dance break. Ooh, that bass? Ooh, I'm right back into it. Let's go. Ooh, ma'am, your vocal. Gorgeous little mix there. I love the way the guitars come in on this part. Oh, I love how we bring like the bells and stuff in like we had at the beginning as like kind of this calling card to bookend this song. So much fun. Love the vibe of it. Love the production. Loved the attitude and character that they brought into their voices. Little fun ad-libs and stuff in it. Little things in their performance that I'm starting to see and be like, oh, it's such like a cool thing that's like a signature of who they are and how their music works that I really like. And love that this is the song that I know now. Heard it because I definitely had heard the first like couple of lines in part because of the shoulder thing going viral, and then the little I want to be me I definitely heard before but had heard nothing else of this song. Didn't know it didn't click in my brain until like right before it was gonna happen. I was like, oh, the song. So I love that I actually know this like iconic song, and I'm so excited to watch the whole music video because I think the only part I've seen is there might have been a clip of it in the guide that I checked out, and like again the shoulder move, but I don't think I've seen anything else in it, so I'm excited to get into that. I need to calm down a little bit. I'm a little overexcited by getting to watch this music video. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm cool. Fine. Everything's okay. Ooh, okay, we're bringing the music with the wind-up sound. Oh, scissors. Why is that intimidating? The moment. Iconic. Ooh, cool isolation there. I also love we had the like bad, and then we see her like shake out like jitters. Love the sync up there. Good like editing choice. Ooh, what was that little like shake in the back? The like interaction. That's cool in the choreo. Ooh, a little, like, stutter in the choreo. Ooh, uh-oh. Ooh, the level. Ah, cutie with her smile. Don't do that, Leah. I don't know what the drones are about, but we have like the same outfit over and over again. That's a cute move too. Girl! Ooh, love the edit on that and like the shake on the camera. Look at your cute smile while you're dancing. Anyway, love having that cut on like the production like crashing in. We have that like shake on the cam. Great editing choices on this music video. Rebellious. Ooh, love Chaeyoung's shift in her facial expression. We have to edit it there, but also the shift in her expression from that smile to the like more of like a straight face on that "don't touch me." Again, editing. Some good hair flips in this too. This stresses me out though. Cutie! Sorry, every time I smile, I'm just like, look how cute they are. With the hands in the pocket. Oh, careful. Whoa, those shoes. Ooh, disruptor. Why does she look so cute about it though? She's just like, oops, ma'am, you were kicking things off the table. I love a little bit of rebellion in this. I love having the avoiding the like drones, almost this mundane like workplace. We had all the same like outfit copied all over again. It looked like they were uniforms, right? And then having Chaeyoung be like the deviation from that, and then having cutting the hair to have a shorter haircut is like a little bit more rebellious. Having some of the like punk inspired outfits, the like grunge inspired outfits in this as well. Then having the walking on the table with those heels. I don't know how she functioned in those because it stresses me out and I'm just looking at them from a distance. And then having the like dancing in the club almost being like this, or like on a dance floor of some kind with Yeji's part of almost like dancing and not caring who's looking. We've had that in the ITZY music video. There was also like some other lyrics in the It's Summer and stuff. So I love bringing some of that in of just like dance and have fun and don't worry about what other people are thinking. Like as long as you're happy and not hurting anybody, what's the big deal? I also love the like me of framing the face. That's so cute. Like I love the like femininity of some of that, but also just like framing the face of being like, I'm just gonna be myself. This is who I am. Ooh, good editing with them. Their faces pointed in different directions. Yeah, lose the heels, honestly. Love the cuts there. Ooh, let's go! Ooh, the hair flips. Oh, I don't want to interrupt. No, take it back. I was saying, I'm like, I hope we get a dance break here. And boy, did we. The like floor work and then that leaving their like feet planted and their body weight like shifts over. And then we had Yeji with the lean back. Nah, the lean back. Oh, dance practice. I need a dance practice. Hey, the hair flip there, like full like rotation behind. With like Yuna and Chaeyoung. Wow. Oh, they spun. That's wild dance move on the floor work there. Ooh, sorry. I was looking at the graffiti. We got like lies. What does it say? Cliche? Rumor? That's cool. And like chest isolation. Oh, my head hurts just from watching them do this choreo. Strut. What a cutie. I like that we're just trashing this place. Oh yeah, we're going for it. Ooh, the power. Love the selfie. Ooh, that's a cool move too. Leading the movement with like the knees. That's cool. And then of course the crown. As they deserve. Dang! I loved that. I love that so much. Not just because an iconic song, right? Because I remember this song came out and everybody was talking about it. The waves that this song set off. But then getting to see the full music video, so much fun. Love all the bright colors again. I love that we got like a little bit more of this like rebellious flair to it though. Love how they like to give them scenes like on their own. So the members like really get to shine and show off like their own character, right? I feel like Rijin kind of gets more of this like grungy vibe to her, whereas like Leah usually gets a little bit more of this sophisticated style, but there's always like the kind of this like quirky flair to it, right? So I love how there's so many different like elements that they bring in to their individual shots that are showing like their individuality and their own like personalities coming through. Again, I'm still like learning stuff, but that seems to be like a little bit in line with who they are from the little that I know so far. And love getting to see the dance break. Like people have been saying for a minute that I need to check out like performances and dance practices and stuff. And I hear you. I understand. But this one definitely, I'm gonna have to, because that dance break, I am dizzy just watching them do all of those spins and head flip things. Dang, I hope they stretched before they had to do that choreo, because whew, I loved it so much. I feel like that's just to be expected with ITZY stuff. I haven't come across anything by them so far that I'm like, it's okay, or not really my thing. I always have so much fun with their music, especially their music videos. I love how adorable they are, and they just seem to be having fun, but are like great performers at the same time. Love the message of the song. And I also feel like this music video, this song is such an iconic thing in K-pop. Maybe I'm just speaking from my own bubble, but like, again, I remember the song dropped and the wave that it set off everywhere, that I feel like it's almost like a required watching at this point of understanding like what has come out in the last 5 years of K-pop. I feel like you can't talk about music that came out in 2020 and not talk about this music video. So I love that I finally got to see the whole thing, because I'd really just seen the like maybe a little clip of the chorus, because I remember the outfit that Rijin had on that was like the black shirt with the beads or whatever on it. I remember seeing that, so there's a chance that I had seen like part of that, and then of course like the shoulder move at the beginning, but I hadn't seen so much of this, and I love that I now can have that under my belt. I can watch it whenever I want. I can listen to the song as much as I want and check it off my list. Is I feel like a thing that you need to have watched the whole thing for. But I love it. My face hurts from smiling. I'm so excited to be getting into more of their stuff and to have more of their songs under my belt, which means I definitely need to go and start doing dance practices and other stuff. I like to get a little bit of music under my belt before I start to do that, but I feel like I'm getting to some of that now. So I hope you enjoyed listening to that along with me. You can click this playlist to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to me next time I post an ITZY reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.